Hey, hey, hey. What's happening, Johnny Beane?
Hello?
Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Microphone working?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
You sound fantastic. How do I sound?
Right on. I was about to try a new microphone actually. I've got a new
Oh,
microphone
that's
here.
cool, man. Look at
I was
that.
going
It's
to
like a
try it, but I can't plug it into my system, so it's not going to work.
well, that's too bad. Well, welcome to Barely Made It on Time. Had 1 minute to spare to get everything to run, including on Facebook. And here we are on the Gear and Demo show where we're not going to demo anything, but we're going to talk about some gear. Absolutely, right? I'm going to talk about probably still the biggest gear event in the world. Probably still. NAMM 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Winter NAMM and summer. Or is it summer NAMM, or is it just NAMM now? I think, or do you think they're going to just go to a once a year thing now? I have a feeling.
I don't know.
I think so.
We'll see.
We'll have to ask the chat because there are probably some people in the chat. It looks like it says 9 people in the chat.
I'm one of them,
with
so
some comments there, and I'm one of them
there you
too,
go.
probably, right? So
Okay,
that's
now we're down to 8.
now we're down to 8. Oh, now we're back up 1. We got a thumbs up. Oh, we're up to 11. Anyway, what's up, everybody? It's the Gear and Demo Show, NAMM 2022. Surviving 9. Where does 9 come from? Surviving NAMM. Surviving NAMM 2022. Top 10 tips. That's what I was trying to get out my mouth. Top 10 tips to survive NAMM if you've never been there before. If you want to know, and Johnny probably has some tips, but I'm going to tell you my 10 first, and then Johnny can pipe in with his 10. They're probably going to be similar. I'll probably steal some of his, but that's why I want to say him first. That way
You say yours first because I'm tired of people stealing stuff from me.
Exactly. See? Exactly. That's right, John. You are a trailblazer, you know? You are a trailblazer, as they call it. Somebody
Just
who
buy some subscribers and
leads
buy
the
some
way.
views.
Well, if you can't get them yourself, I guess you got to buy them. That's what some people do. You know, they can't get a woman, they go out and they do it the bad way, you know, or they do something else. They get a robot. They get a robot girl or something like that, I guess. But yeah, here we are on Thursday night. I was actually going to be at this point yesterday. I was telling you I was going to be driving at this point tonight. I was going to be heading down to LA, but I had a change of interns coming with me. Instead of Nick coming, his brother Elliot is coming with me instead, who is really jazzed about going to NAMM. I'm going full baldy tonight, by the way. How do you guys like that? Is it weird? Should I put on a hat?
Nah.
Hold on, I got the perfect hat. Let me get this. This is almost like a NAMM hat. I can get to it without knocking anything over in here. Gotta fancy it up for NAMM, right?
Oh, cool. There it is.
Should wear this on GTA. How's that?
Yeah, you look like you're getting ready.
It looks weird.
Heist.
With the, I gotta put the headphones over the top like that and squish it down. How's that? Does that even work? I'm gonna have to go like this way. Like some of them DJs, they like to wear their headphones like this. They think they're all cool and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think I just smushed the hat, but
well,
yeah, there we go.
It doesn't mess up their hair, but in your case,
yeah, in my case, you know, I can do whatever I want with my head, I guess.
James G, I got the same question. Why do you have an intern?
Well, this
what
is
are they
gonna
What are they gonna be interning for?
Yeah,
at the
this
NAMM
is
show?
a long story short. So I'll make it.
I
short.
heard they don't even have a badge yet.
You know, he will have a badge. I already got the info back from the peeps at NAMM, and they said, yeah, this is what you do, and just send him blah blah blah. So I sent him the info. He's filling it out and sending it back, and so everything's all good. So he will be coming with me. But how did I get an intern, and why did I get an intern is a really good question. Should I answer it now or should I say hi to the chat?
Answer it now because they're asking about it.
All right, I'll answer
You want
it
to stay
now.
on topic.
I want to stay on top of the questions because, the chat's rules. So James Jean, intern, this is what happened. My friend Heather has 2 sons, and I've been kind of like Uncle Laz to them because their dad's kind of out of touch, and they were doing scouts and stuff with my brother's son and whatnot, and I was helping my brother and his son out, my godson Nick. And so, I was helping these kids out, and we became friends. Heather and my brother John and them, they've known each other for years because they live close by, and their kids go to all the same schools and blah blah blah. And so I became friends with Heather. She's the one who introduced me to Ladani, the love of my life. So, thank you. Hey, Adam D. Thank you very much, Heather. And so, they've become close with me since they were little kids. I've been kind of mentoring them on up, with musical stuff for years. And Elliot, the one who's coming with me, is the one who does that orchestration and arrangement and conducts those symphonic pieces with 35 to 40 plus orchestra, doing like video game music or like that Star Wars thing that I showed you or other stuff. He is really amazing. If you go to my Facebook page, you can see it there. I don't know how deep is there a way to like put stuff in Facebook so people can easily find it? Like, can you make like a file in Facebook for people to find stuff? See,
you can pin it to the top of your feed.
That's what I'd have to do, but then forever, so is there like no way to like put stuff into a file like I do with my emails where I have like important file things and I stack them that way? Like in YouTube, you can have your playlist and have different group playlist stuff, and that's cool. So anyway, so that's how Elliot became my intern, because Nick was actually interning for me. That's just what I called it, because he was out of a job and he needed some work, and so his mom and I talked about giving him a job, helping me with the studio, and so he became my intern.
Interns don't get paid.
Normally they don't, but in his case, because he was out of a job and needed money, his mom was paying me $10 to pay him, and I was paying $5 per hour. That way he was making the same amount of money, which was $15 an hour, working for me in the studio, and I was glad to pay him the $5 an hour, and his mom paid the $10, so it wasn't a lot of money out of my pocket. And it was a good experience for him, and he's learning all this stuff about how to build a studio and soundproofing and setting up equipment and tearing down equipment and blah blah blah. And he'll be back. He'll be coming more often too, but right now he's busy with some stuff, and he didn't want to go to NAMM, which I was kind of a whoa. But I think he's got a bunch of stuff going on with his friend Christian or something. They have like a band they're starting out. They used to play together at the School of Rock.
So somebody that plays at School of Rock, somebody that's forming a band, doesn't want to go to NAMM.
I know, it's weird.
That
he doesn't. I don't think he understands.
Does he know what NAMM is?
He doesn't understand and his older brother does. He understands the significance of it. I don't think he understands what he's saying no to. But whatever, And I was thinking about not taking either one of them, but then Heather was like, "Please take Elliot because he really, really wants to go." This blah 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 blah. I'm like, "All right, I'll take him." It's somebody to keep me company in the drive on the way down and back, and so I don't fall asleep driving or something. So that's the intern story.
Okay, right on. Hey, Robert Ranford, Nelson Rodriguez, Mr. Mick.
Yeah, you want to say hi to everyone?
Hey, you guys. Hey, everyone.
I'll start from the top. Tim Thomas, always in first, almost always. I'd say about 95% of the time. Tim Thomas is number one.
Adam D, James G, Mr. Mick, Nelson, Octopus Ears, Robert Ranford, Tim Thomas.
Janice Lala, down in New Jersey.
I don't see them in the participants.
They're at the top. Yeah, they probably. And Mr. Mick, you got Adam D, Mr. Mick, James G. So,
I think they left.
And G. Bushnoff is present as well, and we've probably got some lurkers in here.
G, are we going to see you at the NAMM show?
Dude, you got to hook.
I've seen G. Bushnoff at Gary. Is it? I've seen him at the NAMM show like twice, like 2 times or something.
Sweet, cool, man. Yeah, hook up us. We're planning to do the Friday night thing at Mari's, right? Friday night at like 7 or something, or what time? What do you think?
I don't know.
We got to discuss that.
We should have discussed the show.
Well, I have my top 10 tips, Johnny. I don't know about you. I'm ready to lay it on the chats.
Now I know why all those guys quit my shows, because I have no idea what's going on here.
That's all right.
Now I get it. Now I understand.
Now you know. See, it's coming back full circle,
Yeah,
Johnny.
it's all good. I'm fine.
I know, I'm kidding. So yeah, top 10 tips for NAM. So who was it? Do you remember? Was there someone here in the chat that asked specifically, you have any tips for NAM? Like going to NAM?
Doesn't matter. What are your tips?
All right. Tip number 1, bring very, very comfortable shoes to wear that day. If you think you can walk that floor on Vans or something like that, you're going to be hating your feet by the end of the day. You will not be happy. I like to wear Clarks. They're really good insoles, and I can walk on those all day long. But even some good running shoes or walking shoes, tennis shoes would be better. If you want to look cool, you're going to pay. A lot of those rock star guys that come in with cowboy boots and stuff, they're only coming in for an hour and then they're leaving. They're not walking the floor like we're going to be doing for the whole day. So
yeah, but again, though, the floor won't be as big as it has been previously.
No, but it's probably yeah. Did you hear that the NAM last year when they did Summer NAM out in Nashville, 2021? They didn't even have carpet on the concrete floor. That they went cheap, and it was like just on the concrete that you're walking on, not even that rubber, with a carpeting. So, man, if they don't have carpeting, I'm going to be going, oh man, see, they they didn't even go carpeting at Anaheim, but we'll see. Yeah, Butchoff says he'll be there around 9:50 or 10 o'clock. He's going to be at the front door looking ready. No, traffic's going to be sucking coming home, but yeah, that's the way it is. Well, that's why you come hang out with us at Mari's. Mari's, what is it? Spaghetti and pasta, pizza and pasta. Pizza.
It's a pasta.
Pizza.
It's a pasta place over on Catella.
Pizza and pasta.
It's like a few blocks down from the
you just walk
center.
there. Yeah.
It's a place that Mancuda likes to get a group together and have dinner. So I guess we're thinking about maybe doing that tomorrow night, depending. I mean, who wants to go.
I think we should just set a time and say, let's go, and just tell everyone we're going to be there from 7 to 9 or whatever. And if you want to come hang out with us, come meet us there. And that way we don't have to plan things with people and try to make it. That's another thing about NAM, right? Another top tip for NAM that Johnny's done much better preparation for than me, but try to hit up as many people as you can ahead of time for where you're going to meet them and how you're going to meet them, because day of, it's going to be a nightmare trying to reach people and trying to set stuff up. So tip number 2, if you have people you want to meet, set it up ahead of time and keep tabs of those people. Remind them that, hey, remember, we're going to meet, blah, blah, blah. Then tip number 3, I should probably do something after each tip, right? Tip number 3.
Is this a top 10 list? You should have started from 10 to, you should have gone from 10 to 1.
I'm going from 1 to 10, Johnny. I'm doing it backwards. So I don't know why. I don't think it matters, because there's not one that's more important than the other. It's just top 10 tips. But anyway, but the number 1 for me was the shoes thing. Number 3, bring a backpack, a light backpack, so that you can carry your laptop and accoutrement that you need for. Don't touch it. Yeah, well that's tip number 1. Yes, Quentin. We'll get to that. We'll get to that tip. No putting tips in the chat, Quentin. Stop. Anyway, so tip number 3, bring a backpack so you have somewhere to put your extra battery packs, your chargeables, that kind of stuff. And that's tip number 4. You definitely want to bring extra battery packs for stuff like your phone and whatnot, because good luck fighting other people for an outlet somewhere. They might have some kiosks set up and stuff.
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, they do.
But you definitely
that's actually where I first saw Tone King. Or Tony
there
King,
you go.
Well,
and that's another thing. You might.
So when I first saw him was we were walking through the same hallway and we passed each other, but that was before we knew each other.
Yeah.
That was years ago.
Yeah, he's cool.
That was years ago. That reminds me though. We talked about the plastic. I got to find mine and put it in my bag so I don't forget it.
Oh, the lanyard thing, or what is it called?
Yeah.
Lanyard. Is that a lanyard? It's the thing that hangs. Yeah. So you definitely want to have your rechargeables and stuff like that, battery packs extra. Even take extra ones of these, because what if one breaks down and then you don't have one? So take extra ones. Take an extra, if you have an old phone. I actually have an old phone, not this one. This is my good one. But if you have an old phone but it's still good and it has a good camera and a good battery, take that with you too as a backup. It's always good to have a backup. So what if everything breaks down or you lose it or someone steals it or it breaks and then now you're screwed for the rest of the whole show? I mean, make sure that you bring backups and stuff like that. So bring an extra tab or extra phone or extra something like that. So that's tip number 5. Tip number 6, bring snack food with you, and a few bottles of water. There you go. You definitely want to bring bottles of water and some food with you because they'll have some bottles of water and free stuff around there. But like what tip number 7 or 6 or whatever, what Quentin was saying, don't touch anything. Definitely, Henning is not going to be there this year, thank God. Otherwise, he probably, even with COVID, he's probably still going to go around and lick things because that's what he does. It's just what he does.
Oh, that's
Janice
gross.
says hi to Charles. Charles 75N is here as well. What's happening, dude? Yeah, I'm so excited. So excited for this NAM.
Oh man, I just
So
found a
tip
ticket I
number
never used
for what? Is it still good for something?
for a Black Label Society.
Oh.
I wonder if they'll be there and if I can use it.
You
The Schechter Party, Black Label Society. I never went.
missed out on the Schechter party.
I never went.
Dang, dude. You must have had something better going on, obviously. You were hanging out with us
Yeah.
at Mari's. What year was that? 2020?
It was the last one, 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Butchnoff says he lives only 50 minutes from the venue, so I don't have to bring much. Well, what I'm saying is that while you're there, you're going to get all kinds of swag, dude, and you don't want to be carrying that around. And you might get one of them orange bags or another bag, but then, you want to be carrying. Damn, this hat's not the right thing. Do you want to be carrying a bag around the whole time, or do you want to just have a backpack over your back so you don't have to? You can use both your hands. Say hi to people, pick up guitars, play things. You don't have to put anything down. That's the whole point. You don't want to put things down. So tip number 8 is you definitely want to have some sanitizer with you. A little one, carry that with you. And if you are going to shake anyone's hand or anything like that, right away, man, right away, put that stuff on your hands. Yeah. So tip number 9, if you're going to meet people at NAMM and you're going to be shooting video and stuff like that, definitely set it up ahead of time before you start shooting. Some of the worst looking videos that I've seen are the ones where they're just walking through with their thing and they're, hey, and then they're like, and then the guy, like, you want to do your spiel? Sure, I'll do my spiel. And then they like set up and then they do the spiel. And it just looks so kind of hokey, I remember when I met Mike Matthews of the Big Muff fame, EHX pedals, Electro Harmonics as they were known back in the day, and I think that funky looking picture thing is actually like his alter ego. But Mike is a crazy dude, but super cool dude, and when I met him, I the first time I went to NAMM, I was like so awestruck by the whole event and everybody and everything there that I made some bad videos. And one of them was with Mike Matthews, because I could have probably done a much longer, much better thought out video interviewing the guy than I did. I did like a minute and a half, like barely 2-minute video, and it was lame. I don't even think it was like barely a minute long. And I look back on that moment like, damn, that was so rookie. But at the same time, that was my first NAMM. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anything. I didn't even have like anything going on with YouTube or the YouTube channel. And I started putting up the NAMM videos that I shot, and I even made some mistakes where I was interviewing Mike, China Guitar Skeptic Mike, and we were chatting, and I had the video in the wrong orientation when we were first meeting, and I saw him and I was videoing like him coming down the escalator or whatever at the Hilton, and then I wanted to like flip it sideways and put it on a tripod and everything, and the whole time the video is like up sideways or upside down or whatever, so I couldn't even use the video, so it was lame. So things like that, plan stuff out if you're planning to do videos and planning to interview people. Don't start the video and just start shooting it and then talk about how you're going to set up, end the video, start a new one, and make it quality. So and then the very last tip I have is definitely have like people like Johnny Beane or other people to hang out with when you're going to be at a place like that. It's good to have people you can keep in touch with. Good to have people that, you know, can have your back if there's a situation, you know, if you lose something or whatever, you know. It's good to have somebody, maybe like I'm bringing this intern along with me to help me with some camera shots or doing some things, because if you're just going on your own, it's cool and you can get a lot done and meet a lot of people. But it seems to me like if you're doing this as a YouTube thing, if you can bring someone with you to help you with doing some things, it's going to make for a way better experience while you're at NAMM. So, and you know, an 11th and final kind of like you know, bonus tip is there is the Hilton, there is a Starbucks there. You know, it's a good
That's the line from hell.
This is
at
a line from
Starbucks.
hell, but sometimes it's a good place to kind of chill.
You can never
out.
get in there.
I got in there. I was able to hang out there. But I guess, you know, so that's a cool place to chill. Another cool place to chill is in the lobby of the Hilton and around that bar area. You can always probably find a seat there somewhere to just kick back and relax. And you might run into and meet people there too, which is really cool as well. So that's my top 10 tips with bonus tip number 11. I did the laugh track instead of the applause because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So those are my tips. So Johnny, I'm sure you have some other tips. Those are my tips.
I do. And hey, I see a good G. Butchnoff. I see a good thing there. Always have the record button on the right if you have an iPhone for widescreen recording. Good idea, man. And Garguts Entertainment, dude, we will see you. We were actually just talking about Mari's, talking about possibly tomorrow night doing Mari's at some point. So keep in touch. Keep in touch with that, and possibly Garguts. I mean, I don't know if I have your email, or I don't even know if we're even on Facebook. But if you want, take down my number and keep it if you have WhatsApp, or we can just message with the Discord, because we're already hooked up in there.
Instagram is another good one too. I think he's on Instagram too, so that's another good way to message.
Well, no, Instagram isn't good for messaging because you don't get alerts for it.
Oh, I see.
So,
good point, John.
You're down the street from Mari's? Okay, right on,
right
man.
on,
dude. Awesome.
Right on, dude. That'll be awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. So my tips. I mean, I don't really have anything here written down, but I'll tell you my experience, because this will be my, what year is this? 2022. Technically, this will be my 9th year. My 9th NAMM show, even though there wasn't one last year. Hey, Alexa, turn the lights off.
Doesn't work. I just got a message from my sweetie that, oh my God, you're live on Facebook too? Because if you are, you have till 8 minutes. After that, you will lose.
No, that's
your
me.
feed.
That was my. That was me.
Oh, that is from you.
And there's a photo. I sent you a photo to please upload. I'm not your sweetie.
That's right. Okay.
But yeah, there's a photo I put to please upload for into your StreamYard.
Okay. how do I do that? Go into settings or something, or
you want to save it on your computer, and then go into brands, go into your brands, and then go into overlays, and then upload it as an overlay. Garguts. Yeah, I've got you on Discord. Yeah, message me your number on Discord. I'll send you my number back. Okay, so I mean, this will be really my 9th NAMM show, somewhat. But I think it technically, I don't know. Who knows? I've been there. Yeah, I know. I've been there many times, many times. And let me just say, most importantly, like what I think it was Quentin, what he said, be careful touching stuff.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, Johnny is, now we know. What's my ringtone on there too? Oh, Johnny's calling.
No, he's gonna be like this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, everybody's gonna be touching guitars, and everybody picks stuff up, and that's fine. That's how it is. But yeah, make sure you have some I call it sanitizer with you. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.
Yeah,
But
don't touch
that's
your
kind
face.
of a rule, like regardless of the past couple of years. That's kind of that's kind of what you want to have because you're gonna get sick regardless when you come back. You're gonna get something because somebody from some other country is gonna show up with monkeypox,
Exactly.
and you're gonna have that, whatever that is.
All
You
right, I
know.
got something to show. Check this
So
out. Right
there you
there.
go. There you go. NAMM show June 3rd through technically June 5th, but I'll be down in the LA area June 6th as well. Check out JohnnyBeane.tv. Check me out on YouTube and Twitch. We'll be doing a lot of live streaming, a lot of stuff from the showroom. You know, the floor. Probably won't be live from actually inside NAMM because
That would be hard.
no, well, technically it's a no. Technically, you shouldn't be doing it, although people do it.
Oh yeah, people are doing it.
But there's no reception in that place, so it'll be very tough to do actually live stuff within the venue itself. But outside, around the venue, wherever else, going to dinner, whatever it is, we'll be doing live stuff. We'll be doing live stuff from
JJ's House of Jams,
JJ's place. I've got all kinds of stuff lined up. I've got so many people. I've got a whole list of people lined up that I need to meet.
Yeah.
Get a bottle of antibodies from your doctor just in case.
Nelson Rodriguez has blue Vans on, so
that's a good idea.
So yeah,
blue
you won't want to wear those
I'm
Vans.
wearing Vans.
You can wear them at home and anywhere else, but if you
I'm
wear them at
Vans.
NAMM, you're gonna be sorry.
I'm wearing these. I'm not going to wear these to the show. These are just indoor shoes here.
Yeah, I have my indoor Vans too.
I wouldn't actually wear these to the place. But anyway, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of people lined up to meet up with. Adam from FU Tone, Steve Rosen, Glenn LaFerman, just a number of people that you guys might recognize a lot of these names from my channel. We're finally going to be meeting up and doing, just meeting for one thing, but possibly doing some live streams for you guys. Some cool stuff.
Cool stuff indeed, man. It's gonna be awesome.
So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Friday, I get there tomorrow, probably 2:30 ish, probably, and I'm staying just literally down the street from the convention center, so I can just walk over there.
I'll probably get there around the same time because we might stop at unless we decide to do. I don't think we can squeeze so much into Sunday's plan as I'd like to. But I was thinking about if you've never been to if you've never been to Norman's Rare Guitars. Yeah.
Never been there. No.
Yeah, it's in Tarzana, and we can go up that way through on our way to Hollywood into Ventura, like we're planning to do the EVH, the Van Halen, places to see.
All the Pasadena stuff. Yeah, and that stuff. I mean, it's there. There's several different locations that we'll hit up and do a video or go live or whatever. There's like a handful of places.
Yeah. And what else? I think we were planning to hit up Hollywood Guitar Center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood.
There's Hollywood. And then we'll see. Sunday, we'll have to see what happens Sunday because it seems like there's going to be a lot of stuff going on.
You know what? This hat thing's not working out with my headphones at all. I'm going to go back to full baldy.
Mm-hmm. Octopus ears. We'll definitely be live streaming from Mari's.
Oh heck yeah! That's what that's all
happens.
about. We'll stream that whole 2 hours of eating. I'm gonna have chicken parmesan.
Definitely be there.
Because who was it that asked me to get chicken parmesan? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Nelson Rodriguez. Was it you? Who was it that said, "Laz, get the chicken parmesan"? Or no, it was Mike Neese. Mike Neese requested me.
Mike Neese,
chicken parmesan.
Are you in here, man? Mike Neese, thank you so much. He sent me a little lift money for my getting around.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna have to get around most of the time because of where you're at.
A lot,
Private.
a lot of the stuff that I'm planning isn't even at NAM itself. It's like around. It's like
Yeah, it's just
different
happening
stuff.
during NAM. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get around, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got Lyft. But I'll be streaming a lot of the stuff too. So like if I'm in a Lyft headed to a guitar factory, which I'm planning on Sunday, maybe you'll see you'll definitely see a video from the place, but
Octopus
just
ears. What are you talking about here? I still have $10 on an EHX ABY switch at Hollywood Guitar Center. LOL. I think he meant LOL. What does that mean?
that means he still has like $10 like on layaway on
On layaway on
something there
something?
probably,
Oh,
or he's
okay.
gambling.
Yeah. Enlighten us. I have no idea what that means. You guys have to live stream from yeah, okay, I read that. Anyway, but yeah, the reason why we're gonna go to the Hollywood Guitar Center is because of the Van Halen mural on the wall, and that's a big part of it. And then there's the fingerprints or finger whatever's
They're well,
fingerprints
there used
on
to
the
be.
window.
I'm still here. There used to be a huge Van Halen display in the windows. In the windows there, they used to have a bunch of guitars. They had a drum set. They had like all this stuff. They used to have all this stuff, which G. Buchnoff is telling us they don't have
Yeah,
anymore.
they don't have the
So,
museum. They're awesome museum.
so they do have one of those Frankenstein. They do have one of the Chip Ellis Frankensteins.
Oh, sweet.
Actually, I think on display, like maybe outside there. I've seen pictures of people checking that out, but
Yeah, Charles 75N. This is a good question. What do you, Johnny, if there's anything that's going to be at NAM this year, what is the one thing you hope that they actually will have at NAM? I'll tell you what I want to see there. If they'll, I doubt they're going to have it there, but if they do have it or one like it, I want to see it and I want to try to play it. So anything that you really, really, really want to see there that you hope they have at NAM that you wouldn't otherwise be able to see anywhere ever?
well, I mean, a lot of my favorite brands won't be there this year. Fender. I mean,
Right.
Fender is like my number one. I mean, that's the number one place I go when I hang out at the NAMM show. Fender, EVH, of course.
EVH, Charvel.
They won't
Yeah.
be there this year. So there
Yeah.
won't be any of that. I mean, as far as gear wise, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really
I'm
looking
very
for.
excited for one thing. This is the one I doubt that they're gonna have it there, but because Ivan is gonna be there, I hope to God that they have the Hydra or another version of the Steve Vai Hydra
Oh,
guitar there. If they have the Hydra guitar there, if I could just touch it, but if I could play the Hydra, I'm gonna try to play it. I don't know what I'm gonna play on it, but I'm gonna try to play it just because it would be so freaking cool to play that thing. Just because.
that's interesting.
Yeah, man.
That's interesting. I could see them actually having the actual one there on
Right?
display.
I mean,
I could see that.
yeah.
Or building like maybe. I mean, I'm sure there's been prototypes. Maybe having a prototype one there on display, like the first one, because that's the one Steve Vai is playing. Definitely, I don't think would be the first.
No, but they might have something there. Even
There's
if they have a
probably several
picture
different
there,
ones
I
that
don't
they've
care.
made.
It would be cool. If I could stand next to
Oh,
like a
there'll
fake version
definitely
of
be
it, yeah.
there'll definitely be a picture of it there. I mean, I can see that.
There's got to be. So
Well,
I'm
that's
super
cool.
pumped about that. That I'm super excited about. And
Yeah.
then, because I play keyboards and stuff, I'm super stoked about seeing, whatever kind of keyboard, weird modular synth crap that they're going to have there. Korg is going to be there, and they're one of the best, synth makers, and they make some of the best modular synth stuff too. So hopefully, yeah. Yeah, and I could probably play a C chord on it. Octopus ears. Right? Good one. Maybe I'll create a whole new C chord that's never been played before on a guitar because it's such a unique guitar. I'll play a bass C and I'll strum some kind of a C on that funky. I guess it's like a sitar-y kind of a looking like little like Spock-like thing, like it's got like that Spock
Mm-hmm.
thing, and then I'll hit another chord because if you listen to how he played that song and how he put that all together, you know, he's going from one part to the next as he's playing one like bong, hits the bass, and that's just playing out. Bang, he plays on the guitar, and
Mm-hmm.
back into another part. Bong, bang, and it's really a unique piece of music, but it was made, basically arranged in a way that it works on that guitar. And so I love that kind of stuff when it comes to music. I love like arranging things around a limited, you have a limited scope of what you can do. You have to do this, that, and you have to like use that to make your music or whatever. And it just brings out all kinds of interesting musical ideas because you're limited. You have to play those parts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. But yeah. Oh, he's saying that there's a '07 Frankie hanging in the entrance along with a
Yeah.
Kirk Hammett Dimebag guitar. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dime's photo is all faded out. Man, they should have put some 3M film on the windows.
Mm.
But there's some other guitars. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be cool. I haven't been there, so that's another reason why I want to go. Ned. Ned is here.
Ned is there.
Where
He
I have that.
is.
Let's see what happens if I hit this button. Oh, wrong button. He didn't even twitch.
No, but I twitch weeknights, 10
You should have
p.m.
sent me. You should send me
Right,
a picture of
Symmetry?
that.
Here. All right. Jump.
You should have sent me a picture for that. I could have shared that like I'm going to share this again. Johnny Beane, look at that, right underneath the 22. Johnny Beane's twitching at NAMM.
I'll be live on YouTube and Twitch from the NAMM show starting tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Not just NAMM show, but LA in general.
All over.
There'll be a lot of stuff. So, and I don't want to bombard you guys with just YouTube stuff. So I'll be bouncing it out with some Twitch stuff as well. The 5150 crew. That's right, man.
That's right, man. That's what we are. I'm part of that crew, but I just get everyone shot up probably. I'm not very good in that game. But it's fun. It's so fun. You guys, I mean, I know most people my age don't game that much, but Johnny got me back into gaming. Thank you, Johnny.
Oh, gaming's great. It's awesome.
I barely have time for it, man. Yeah, I was late to the show here too because I barely made it here I was actually working on that job site I was telling you about. I was working on the job.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady's just talking me up and wanting to do other things. And I'm like, I got to go, write me my check so I can leave. But that's the thing about being an independent contractor. When you work for yourself, your customers are number one. So you gotta listen to them and all that stuff.
Look what I found.
Great people.
I actually just found these on my desk here, and this is cool. I'll take these with me to NAMM. These are some of my business cards from the previous year or so.
Nice. Johnny knows what I have planned. Those are super cool, dude. Right on.
Yeah. Actually, this is actually from a NAMM one year right there. But yeah, I've got these business cards that have my photos on them.
What EVH song is Johnny playing right there?
Look at that.
What song is that he's playing?
That was from years ago. And look, here's like some guitar
Very cool.
picks.
Yeah. Guitar picks. JohnnyBeane.com, EVH.
There you go. Yeah, so these are some of my cards. I'm not going to show the front because it has my email address on it, but if you're at the NAMM show and if you want a card, come find me. I'll give you. I only have like 5 left or whatever. But
yeah, you have to ask for those cards specifically, and then he'll give you one.
Aside from doing the QR code thing, because generally, if I'm to get info from people, I'm just going to have my phone and I'm going to give them a QR code, and so they can scan it and it'll jump directly to places that they can like and follow. But
yeah, James G is guessing that the song that you're playing on that Wolfgang guitar there is Hot for Teacher. Is he right?
No, I'm actually not playing a song at all. I'm just doing one of those poses
Okay.
where in the '80s the guys would do like the stretch.
Yeah, you got to
That's
show the stretch, right?
I'm showing the stretch. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right
That's so
there at
funny.
the on that. That's actually a very cool custom Wolfgang, like a relic, a hardtail relic that they had one year.
Well, Robert Ranford, we do know that EVH does have something in the pipeline because there was a video about it yesterday or day before yesterday.
The
And
Premier
Johnny
guitar thing.
posted up it, yeah, Premier Guitar, and they are talking about that. Those are gonna probably hit the market at some point. They are working on that, and that's gonna be those are prototypes Wolfgang's working on. So I am stoked for
They
one of
could.
those.
They could.
They're probably going to be expensive because they're probably going to be, at first, I'm sure he's going to probably put those out as like custom shop style models, right? They're not going to be like cheap.
I mean, I would think they would be.
I would guess upwards of 2,500 to 3,500 easy
They would be
or more.
USA. I would
Yeah,
think there would be
yeah,
USA versions, and then who knows? Who knows? Maybe like a
yeah,
Mexico version of those. And
yeah.
then there's also the bass
The
too,
bass,
which here's something that's really cool. Ronnie, the bass player in Mammoth, I sent him a message earlier because apparently I looked. We actually follow each other on Instagram. I didn't know that, but I sent him a message because he posted out something today. If you guys follow Ronnie from Mammoth, he posted out a photo of him with Mike Dirnt from Green Day back from 1990. Was it 1998? I guess. And Mike Dirnt, like Ronnie was like backstage, I guess, and Mike's like handing him one of his Gibson grabbers. You can only see the back of it. You can't see the front. But so I asked Ronnie. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. If that is a particular one, because that shop Subway that I worked at in Berkeley, we customized a Gibson grabber for Mike Dirnt that he used for Woodstock '94.
dang.
That photo is from New York, so it's a few years later, but it's possible it's the same guitar that we sold
Very
to
cool.
Dirnt.
Very cool.
So anyway, so I'm waiting for him to get back to me to let me know if that's
What's up, Dwight Bailey?
Oh wait. Oh, he wrote to me. Oh,
Oh, cool.
hey Ronnie. Oh,
It
wait a
is
minute.
Transparent Thursday. Clayton James Hicks.
That's it?
1998. Oh, he showed you. He sent you the picture.
He just sent me a picture. That's the bass
That's
that
so cool,
a
man,
friend
yeah.
of mine. That's from Subway.
That's so cool.
That's from Subway Guitars. I asked him if it had green
Very
knobs
cool.
on it. Those
And he's
green
like,
knobs.
yeah,
Those green knobs are from Subway. I was there when Fat Dog put those knobs on the
Fat
bass
Dog.
back in
Fat Dog.
1994. Oh, he's got tons of them.
That's awesome. I've been in that store, and I think he told me, yeah, it looks the same as it always has. It's the same. I think he's got a lot of funky stuff and really nice guitars hidden in the back. Because while I was there, he pulled a nice standard Les Paul from out back that somebody probably saw that he posted online and came there to pick it up. But that's so cool. I love stories like that, and that's a cool guitar. I love that orange, that yellowish kind of. I don't know. That kind of looks like school bus yellow, almost like an orangey yellow, or is it more bright? With those green knobs, that bass. It's just a cool color.
No, it's not yellow. It's natural.
Oh, it's natural.
It's a natural.
It's just aged.
Gibson grabber, but yeah, it looks like Ronnie from Mammoth. He's like he's really into Green Day. So pretty cool.
Metalhead
hey,
hippie,
Metalhead
Jeff.
hippie. Hey, dude.
What's up? What's happening, dude? How's it going? Yeah, we're going to NAMM, dude. You should come. Come down from Alaska. jump on that ATV thing or whatever. Just make your way down. No, I wish Jeff was closer because I could totally hang out with Jeff. It would be fun to hang out with that guy. I want to party with that guy. Name the movie. Come on. I'll give you a hint. No, I'll get. Bill Murray was in it. It has an army
Um,
theme. That should give it away.
the one where he's like this.
Yes, because he
What is
wants
that?
you like Uncle Sam.
What is that one? I can't remember.
It's
I gotta get
Stripes.
something. Oh, Stripes. I'll be
You
right
probably
back.
haven't seen it.
No,
Johnny probably hasn't seen
I
it.
never saw it.
Johnny, we got to do that show. We got to do a show where we're watching all the shows, all the movies that Johnny's never seen. And yeah, Stripes, Charles 75M knows. Yep, that was a great movie. John Candy. Oh my God, that was so great. That was such a great movie. Yeah, man. So I already went over my top 10 tips to survive NAMM 2022. Quentin came in as a spoiler and gave away one of them, which is don't touch anything. Nothing. Don't touch anything. Obviously, I'm going to touch some things when I'm there. I'm going to definitely play some guitars and stuff, but, you know, it's going to be kind of like Guitar Center where, you know, you have the hand sanitizer ready to go right after you touch whatever you touched, you know. They might have like alcohol spray too. Sometimes the alcohol spray is better, you know, because it'll kill whatever. And it's better than getting that goopy sanitizer on your hands. Right? Anyway. Yeah, man. So, yeah, what else? What else? Johnny Beane, I think he doesn't have any tips. I think he just mentioned a couple things. He just mentioned a thing or two,
You didn't
right?
give me a chance to say my tips.
All right, go. Tips.
You just talk over everything I say.
I know. I'm such a terrible. If I like ever interviewed people, it would be the worst interview because I'd just be talking the whole time.
Terrible.
All right, go.
You'd be answering the questions for them before they can answer them.
Jack Flash, what's up?
Ah.
Yeah. All right, tip number 2 from Johnny.
Tip number 2. Well, I mean, wash your hands as much as you can. Wash your hands.
Good point.
Don't touch your face.
You already said
this
that.
is pretty obvious stuff. You know, charge your phone. If you have a David Ennis iPhone like I do, thank you again, David Ennis. Charge your phones. Take batteries with you. Like, it's kind of like what Laz said. Have a backpack. Wear comfortable shoes, comfortable clothes. I mean, generally, the NAMM shows, generally, I mean, if you guys had never been there before, it's literally like 2 convention halls plus layers. And to get to, like, if one guy is, like, way over in one section, in the DJ section, one guy's, like, up at Gibson, dude, to find each other and to get there, you're literally walking back and forth, stairs, back and forth.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy. It's craziness. So, yeah, wear comfortable shoes, wash your hands, don't touch your face. And, you know, this year... Yeah, kind of go light on touching stuff because everybody's gonna be touching stuff. You get sick regardless.
Yeah, you're gonna get the thrax or whatever. You know,
you're gonna get monkeypox this year.
The monkeypox for sure.
That's what you're gonna get. So just be careful.
JoJo's probably out there giving it to everybody.
You know, I'll be doing these. If somebody wants to come up, you know, I'll give them that.
I've never been to Comic-Con. Johnny, ever been to Comic-Con?
I've been to WonderCon, which is very similar to Comic-Con. Yeah. They had one in San Francisco. That's where I met Larry Thomas, the Soup Nazi, for the first time. That video.
Oh, cool. San Diego has a better convention hall. Oh, how about that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one other thing I have to say about NAMM this year that I think is going to be good health-wise is that everyone there that's going in either has to show proof that they've been vaxxed and or that they are negative. Or that they're negative.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't have to now? You don't have to show?
You don't have to show nothing.
Oh, wow. So they're taking some chances. But you know why? And this is the other reason why. Because the downstairs section is probably not going to be the same. A lot of these Chinese companies that normally would fill that hall are not going to be there. That's my bet.
I don't know, but no, you don't have to show proof of nothing this year. You don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. Nothing, none of that. So, you know, and we've been talking to JJ's House of Jams in the Discord while we game on Twitch, you know, and
right.
He's been saying everything down there, everything's back to normal, pretty much.
You know, and that's another reason why they did pick this date, even though I was listening to some previous NAMM talk with some of the people, organizers of NAMM and whatnot. They were on some shows, and they were saying that they really had to choose this date in June, and there wasn't really much else available anyway. And it ended up working out well because it is at the time when they looked at the previous year or two, and that was the lowest point of transmission of new variants or anything. So June, middle of June, was the best time to do something like this. It's not great because all the schools are going to be out and everyone's graduating and all that stuff with Disney is going to be going on too. But at the same time,
Disney's
yeah,
always going on over there. And the
always.
thing
But
is,
it's even more crazy after school
Anaheim
that
Convention
starts.
Hall isn't just NAMM. They do all
Right.
kinds of other conventions. They just had a
They
huge
just
Star
had.
Wars. They just
That's
had the
right.
huge Star Wars convention last week.
You
A
were telling
buddy of
me,
mine
yeah.
was down at that.
Did you ever, dude? What happened to the Jawa guy? You should find out if he's still down in L.A.
He's not in LA. He lives here.
I know, but he might have gone to the Star Wars convention. There you go.
That dude.
He might have gone to that.
He might have.
Yeah, you got to get that guy on the show. We can talk Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, he
Not to
pretty
do a
much
separate
gave me
show.
the interview while we were there.
Yeah, but it's still kind of fun to let the chat ask questions and stuff. That's what's fun about doing live streams, is having the chat get involved. Hey, R2, R3, Locking Nut.
Hey, man.
What's happening? He says, good evening to all my peeps in the chat. Cheers.
Hey, dude.
Yes, G. Bushnoff, you are correct about that. And what it seems to me to be is that they're not going to have a Summer NAMM in Nashville anymore. So they're just going to do this one. Or they might, what if they alternate LA one year? I don't know. I doubt they'll do that. I think they're going to probably just stick to winter NAMM.
They're always going to do LA because it's.
I think they're going to let Nashville go. That's what I think.
I don't know.
Which is sad because a lot of these.
It does look like the next couple of years will be a combination. They're doing April 23 and then 24 back in January. Yeah.
Keith, you can make a call and stay at the Hilton. Oh, with her card, is she gonna let you?
Is your daughter Paris Hilton?
Does she work there?
Oh wait, is your granddaughter Paris Hilton?
Well, January will never happen. I think you're right in Nashville. Yeah, June maybe. I don't know. We'll see, but I think it's going to take a lot to. I mean, PRS even said that they're iffy on whether or not they're not going to say from year to year whether they're going to do NAMM or not. So they're not coming this year, and
No, they're gonna look and see what the attendance is like, what the reaction is, what it looks like. Probably not just this year, but the next couple years, because it's been a really weird couple years.
What do you think? I mean, I believe a lot of it also has to do with the fact that they're all behind in production, and so they don't want to spend a bunch of money on doing this when they don't need to, because they have so much product that they still have to make that's already sold that needs to get out. They don't need to get in front of the merchants to sell stuff. They're trying to concentrate on getting the stuff that's already sold out the door. You saw that guitar that I got, the condition this thing came in. They kind of went a little quick on that, doing that crappy nut job, but now it's got a beautiful bone nut paid for by Sweetwater. Thank you, Sweetwater, for the bone nut. Sweetwater. Excellent customer service.
It only took me about 9 months to get a pack of guitar picks from them.
And that wasn't their fault either. That's the thing. See, that's whoever's making the stuff. They can't get the stuff out. That's the thing. That's why when that came out, I bought it that day. As soon as it dropped, I bought it because I knew by the couple hours later they were already sold out. So I knew if I was going to want to get one of these, I'd be waiting half a year or more, and I really wanted one. Pardon me, I hiccuped. Anyway, so we're at 8:35. and I came late, so I'll go till 8:40. But I wanted to cut this to a 1 hour show because I've got so much to do before I head out tomorrow morning to NAMM. So tip number 3, Johnny.
Tip number 3. I mean, none of these are in order, but kind of have a plan of what you're gonna do when you before you get there. Like, have a bunch of names, written down of people that you're gonna meet up with, and then plus you're gonna run into people that you didn't even expect to run into.
Yeah.
Because I run into people all the time down there. I mean, I run into people I don't even know. People that watch my shows and stuff. I run into people and stuff, but if you have meetings set up with certain companies or certain people or whatever, make sure you have a list of that stuff, and then get a hold of people. Send them messages, and because the NAMM show, I mean, I'm not sure about this year, but it's only, I mean, the place is only open from like 9 or 10 to like 6.
Right.
Friday and Saturday. I think Sunday it might be like earlier, but Sunday people are always on their way out of there, so everything's shutting down. Everything is closing up. So Sunday is pretty loose around there, and a lot of people they like split, like they don't even go to Sunday. The people that are headed back to New York or back to East Coast or whatever, they don't even show up. So, but Saturday is the biggest day, generally. So Saturday is going to be crazy. But myself personally, most of my meetings I have set up are outside of NAMM, like Guitar Factory tours, meetings with people, parties. Steve Rosen invited me to a party Saturday. Like 2 p.m.,
right on.
2 o'clock. So I probably wouldn't even be. So it's going to be basically, I'll be running around the place, getting seeing what's going on. I do have certain brands I'm looking to meet up with, like Vegatrem, like Orange, if they're there. I don't even know. They're in my phone.
Orange has a tiny booth.
Certain ones. Yeah, because I know one of the guys from Orange. So I've got a few people that I'm definitely going to meet up with, and I'm going to shoot videos, certain things, certain cool things or whatever.
Michael B.
So
what's up, Michael?
Hey, Michael B.
Well, I'm going to go to Vegatrem too. They did send me that email, by the way. I overlooked it. It like as of May 20th, they sent me that email with my purchase invoice. I'll probably take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're super cool, and man, like you're saying, just have a good time. I think
have a plan.
Because
next thing you know, the week everything is going to be over with, and you'll be like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure you have a plan of what you're going to do, and if you're going to go all YouTuber mode, have space on your phone to record. Have stuff written down. Even I disagree with what you were saying earlier. You were saying if you're going to film something, be ready, whatever. I'd hit the record button first and edit later. Get that footage, get whatever it is. Plus, the extra footage you can use for behind-the-scenes footage later.
That's true, too. Yeah, very true. Good advice, Johnny.
Yeah, I still have footage I never used over past years, stuff you guys have never seen. Maybe at some point I'll upload that stuff. If you guys
do
remember
like a bloopers reel.
If you guys remember that last time Mancuda and I were walking up Hollywood Boulevard, I actually have, because we were live that entire time, but as we walked back to his place, I was actually just filming, and I never uploaded that. So I do have more footage from walking around
from
Hollywood.
When you guys were from Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got more of that I might upload at some point. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like B-roll. It's like extra stuff. Yeah. In my case, on my channel, that stuff can be for channel members. So if you're a channel member on my channel, you can get extra footage, extra stuff. And don't forget, this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Tune into Johnny Beane TV, YouTube, and Twitch. Actually, and Instagram. Just everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere on all my socials.
Yeah, as a matter of
Look
fact,
for-
that's another good point that you're making about Twitch. Twitch is a really good place to post up short videos, like 1 minute or 2 minute videos.
Well, the thing is, you
So if you
can't
have something short.
Well, you can't post on Twitch. You have to be live. You can't post. No, you're talking.
Oh,
YouTube.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
You're talking YouTube. YouTube stories. YouTube.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can't you post up a short video on Instagram?
You said Twitch, not Instagram.
Oh, Twitch. Okay, I meant Instagram. Sorry. See, I get them confused, Johnny. Anyway, yeah, I meant Instagram. Instagram's good for like a 1 or 2 minute short, quick video that you want to show something cool. Hey, check this out.
There's a lot of stuff. That's right, Poo Ninja.
Yeah.
So Twitch.
Poo Ninja.
So if we're doing like some hella long live thing, at Mari's or Jam at JJ's, I might be live on Twitch doing that stuff because it'll be better for the Twitch kind of thing. But I know it's getting late.
Yeah, I gotta go.
It's getting dark out.
It's getting dark. You gotta put the chickens to bed.
But I know. But hey, yeah, tune into my channel. I mean, we'll both be live probably at the same time, different places. You'll see us together. You'll see different people. I've got Steve Rosen coming up. I've got Glenn LaFurman, photographer, coming up. I might have a very special surprise for you on Monday. Very, very special stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it. If it happens, it happens. You guys will see it, and you guys will freak.
Nice.
You guys will freak out. And that's on top of the Van Halen sightings we're going to do as far as, Los Lunas, Pasadena Civic, Van Halen stage at the park, the handprints at Guitar Center with the mural, with the
very cool. It's going to be fun.
Anyway, so there's all that stuff.
Glenn's back.
And you never know who we're going to run into as well.
Keith has 100 tips, he says. Oh. It jumped before I was able to.
Yeah, symmetry. If Rick Beato is there, I will get him to say Johnny Beane TV. Definitely.
Yeah, he is there.
Definitely. We actually rated him one time. Do you guys remember the show where we actually rated him and he got totally confused, like he didn't know what was going on? Do you guys remember that?
I do remember that, and that's because he got talked into doing YouTube. That was early on, and he didn't quite get a lot of the stuff yet. He was learning.
So if I see him, I'll definitely put my camera in his face and say, "Hey, say Johnny Beane TV."
Yeah.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of that stuff. like I said, you never know who we're going to run into. So I'll be getting a lot of bumpers from people, making a lot of contacts for interviews to come onto the channel. I mean that's why I'm there. I'm not there to go and pose, in front of some guitar. I'm there to make. Robot knows this. We were talking about this last night for like 2 hours. I'm going.
You're there to make connections.
I'm going there to make connections with people, to get them onto my shows, onto my channel.
I'll show guitars. So if you guys want to see guitars, come to my channel because I'm going to show all the guitars.
Mm-hmm. Well, there'll be like 20 guitars there.
There'll be a lot. Anyway, there's going to be some cool stuff there, Johnny.
There'll be a lot of cool stuff. There'll be a lot of vlogging. Too. There'll be a lot of live.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more
LA,
YouTubers and vloggers and stuff there than ever.
From Hollywood,
they're letting them all in. They let me in on my as myself without even somebody else. So that tells you something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Well, look at this. This says Johnny Beane TV on it.
There you go. What's below it?
I get to go in. I get to go
I'll
in
show
as
mine.
myself.
I'm going to show mine. I'm going to show off mine. This is pretty cool. This is a cool one. It's a cool company. I think Quentin's gonna say nah, but yeah, man.
Cool.
Exhibitor guest. EMG. That's right.
I was called Generation Next when I went over here. Pepsi. Brought to you by Pepsi.
Yeah, so I guess that's the show. Unless you have any more tips.
Wash
You
your
could
hands,
wash.
pack your
Don't touch your
bags.
face.
No, I can't stress enough. Have a plan when you get there. Have names of all the people you want to run into, because I guarantee you have a name of 20 names, you're only going to run into 3 of them. If
That's
you're
the
lucky.
thing. You're right.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, but because there'll be all kinds of other stuff going on, other people
Yeah.
you're going to run into. You know, people might recognize you from your videos and stuff. You'll make
I'll
some
be
new
shocked
friends.
if anyone recognizes me other than people that like other YouTubers that
Other
know
than
me.
security.
Other than the security, they remember me.
You're that guy we threw out last year.
I'm that guy who was playing that round keyboard backwards and upside down doing a handstand. What the hell was that kid doing? Anyway, it's going to be fun, man. Yeah, because I'm not going to be just doing guitars. I'm going to go check out pro audio equipment. You know, UA is going to be there, aren't they? Universal Audio.
I don't know.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Yamaha is going to be
I love
there.
UA stuff, and they're actually just down the street. They're in Scotts Valley, which is
right.
up
Yeah,
the street from me. And so I have access to a possible tour over there.
You got to do that, man.
Which yeah.
Take me with you.
Got to do that. If yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think there's a basement this year, Pooh. I haven't heard that there's no. I don't think there's a basement this year. So I think that's what's happened. Everyone from the basement is now moved up a level, and all the other big players are gone. There's upstairs is just meeting rooms. But yeah, there's still going to be a lot of cool stuff going on. Yeah, it's just so big. Yeah, definitely. That was my number one tip, Quentin, was wear the most comfortable shoes you can. Otherwise, you're going to be sorry that you didn't. And meet us at Mari's if you're going to come. You know, the final thing to say on the show here tonight. And then the rest is going to be from NAMM. We're going to be live from NAMM. Come meet us at Mari's. And just look for us posting about it on our socials, where we're going to be when. But Mari's, pasta, and... what's it called? Pizza and pasta.
I don't know.
Marri's.
Mari's in Anaheim.
Yeah.
If it happens, it'll be tomorrow night. If it happens.
Janice. What does the lanyard say? That was my previous one. Oh, I think Janice wants to know, what does your lanyard say? Johnny. And then we're going to
Mine says Johnny Beane. Johnny Beane TV host. SoCal, California.
I don't know why the one I'm getting now says buyer on it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, because that'll let me get in more places because people think I'm a buyer. I didn't tell them I wanted to be buyer. I told them make me media, but they made me buyer. So I'm like, I'll swing with buyer, because that way I can probably talk to anyone I want to talk to, because they'll be wanting to sell me.
That means you'll have to be buying stuff there.
Well,
I'll
get back to you.
You'll drive home with even more guitars.
I'll have my people contact your people, and we'll talk. Yeah, but Mari's. Yeah, I'm gonna have the chicken parmesan at Mari's this time.
The past couple nights that I ever ate there, I think I ate there 3 times. I had like a roast beef sandwich.
I got you a sandwich that one time I met you there. Finally,
that's right.
That was where I met you.
That's when we first met.
Dude, that's when we first met. I bought you a sandwich at Mari's. And you were like not feeling well. I could tell.
At Mari's. Let me see if I can for you guys. How many people we got in here? I'll show you guys. Let's see. That was.
I do buy guitars, Charles. You're right. So maybe I'm going to take some money, just so you know.
Here,
because you never know.
I'll give you the part 2, which is an hour long. We did oh, I can't get into that chat. How come I can't type? I can't type in the.
Who has all access? He says.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're gonna want to scan my buyer's badge. I'll say, oh, they made a mistake.
6U. If you guys want to see what Mari was like last time, there's a video from the last time we
Saturday night dinner with John Mancuda.
There was a lot of people there that night.
That was the night that Jason McNamara showed up. That's when Aaron of Alba's band came and gave everyone the pox.
I'm staying away from that dude. I'm not going anywhere near that guy, man.
I'm gonna give him a big hug.
We got horribly sick. We got horribly sick, man.
Yeah. Hey, Omega Man, he's here.
Yo,
What's up, Omega Man?
Santa Cruz is NorCal.
That is right.
Hey, man. Well,
it's
yeah, it's right below. I mean, it's not considered Bay Area. It's north. It is.
I think they consider Santa Cruz the Bay Area, kind of in a way. The nearest big airport is where? San Francisco International, San Jose International.
San Jose. That's where I'm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Pooh already copied my QR code that I showed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'll get you nowhere. It won't get you off the moon, that's for sure. You're stuck on the moon, Pooh. But you know what, Pooh? Maybe just for you, I will take number 9 down to JJ's and play that guitar down there for you. Just for you.
Cool.
So I guess
you're taking guitars with you. You're taking keyboards.
I'm taking a keyboard with me. You guys want to see the
You're taking an intern, which we still don't understand what he even does for you. But at least you'll have somebody to carry your bag around.
I'm just gonna have him get me a water.
Can he drive?
Starbucks. He can drive. But
Does he drive?
Scared to drive. He's afraid of driving.
When I drove to Hollywood, when I met Edward, actually, I told you the story earlier how when I met Eddie,
right?
And I told him it took me 5 hours to get down here, and he was like, he couldn't believe it. He's like, wow, it takes much longer than that. He's like, now you can go back, and he gives me a fist bump right to the chest, which I still remember. It was hilarious. But my friend who I took with me on that trip, he didn't drive at all. So going from North Cal to Southern Cal back and forth, if you're the only one driving, kind of sucks.
Robot. Oh man, you crack me up, dude. By the way, Robot, tip number 1: if you're gonna be like sharing some of the Urbis Maximus, what you do is you put your hand over the bong like this. So here's the bong. You put your hand over that, and then you go like that. That way you're not putting your lips on the bong. You can do it that way. It's just a pro tip from a guy who smoked a lot of pot back in the 80s. And I don't so much anymore. I still do a little bit, and I probably will at JJ's because it's part of the hang, It's going to be a blast. So I guess that's the show, you guys.
Right on.
We're going to be at NAMM, dude. I can't believe it. We're going to NAMM. NAMM is back. I am excited. I am excited that NAMM is back. Even though it's not the normal NAMM, it's back. And we're going to be able to hang out with people, check out gear,
be awesome.
Talk about guitars all day with all the other people that like to talk about guitars. I mean, this is where the kid who loves candy goes to the candy store and gets to stay there all day and then gets to come back the next day and the next day and keep going through candy. I mean, what's not to like? Jeez, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
So
I guess that's it. Yeah. So I'll see you there, Johnny, right? So you'll call me when you arrive? Or are you going to need a ride from the airport? Or
no, I'm going. I got a shuttle that goes from the airport to my
hotel. That's perfect.
And then I'm just walking distance from the convention center. So I will see you at the convention center tomorrow.
I'll see you there, man.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. Tell me when you get there, and I'll see you there. And it's going to be bitching, as we said back in the 80s, bitching.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys all in the chats and stuff. Yeah. Right on, man. I'm excited. Can't wait.
Keep it tuned in to Laz's channel. Keep it tuned into my channel, my Instagrams, my Facebook, my Twitch channel. Keep it tuned in to all that stuff on Twitter. Basically, just follow me. Go to johnnybeane.link.
Oh yeah, you should have had that up.
Go to johnnybeane.link, and I told Laz earlier he needs to set one up too.
Yeah, I do need to. I've got so much to do tonight. It's sick. It's insane.
Go to johnnybeane.link.
All right, Pooh.
You got him, man, because you're driving.
No, I'll be fine. I'm kidding. I've got some stuff to do, but it's only going to be 9 o'clock now. You know, I'll probably go to bed around midnight or whatever, like I usually do, and that's cool. Yeah.
But
So right on,
yeah.
man. Right on, everybody. So
go to
you guys might see me doing. I don't know if I can go live in there, but last time I went through Tarzana on the way down, I stopped at Norman's Rare Guitars, and maybe we'll stop there on the way down, since I don't think we'll have time to squeeze that in, right, Johnny, on Sunday.
Sunday is going to be insanity because I'm already invited to like 3 different things Sunday.
Yeah.
We're going to see. We're going to see what we can do tomorrow. Saturday is going to be insane. Sunday. That's why I'm.
It's all going to be insane, Johnny.
It's all going to be insane. So that's why I might be doing Monday as well. Staying down on Monday and then possibly coming back Tuesday. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah. If
we'll see.
I stay overnight Sunday, we'll probably head back Monday. But we'll see. I have a feeling it's going to end up that way. I think we're going to have so much going on Sunday that I'm going to have to stay another night there, and then we'll just drive up in the morning. Yep.
Either way, keep it tuned into this channel, my channel, Johnny Beane TV. You guys will see all kinds of stuff.
Garguts Entertainment. Check him out too.
A lot of stuff. You'll see Garguts.
Yeah. JJ.
You'll see JJ. You'll see all
live jams at JJ's House of Jams, because that's what you do at JJ's. You jam. Go to the Rainbow and leave a shot for Lemmy. Is that a thing? All right, yeah. Bing bong, everybody. Rock on, everybody. Thanks for coming to the show tonight. It's going to be an awesome NAMM.
Bing bong.
I'll go into the GTA game and hit the bong there in my apartment. R2. The end of the show. Thank you for coming. Rock on. Laters, everybody.